Hello dear students, we are going to be looking at ACN 203, the review of the tutorial sheet, and we have three main concepts which we are going to be talking about. One, we are going to be talking about inequalities. Two, we are going to be talking about demand supply, and three, we are going to be talking about probability. So firstly, I'm going to start with the demand and supply looking at quadratic equation. Now, we say that in demand, demand is being backed by the ability to pay the price of a particular commodity, okay? And you know that when we're talking about demand, the most important factor that makes or plays a role is the aspect of the quantity demanded and the price. And the price plays a major role than any other factor. So here, I'm going to introduce some few concepts to you people before we go now to some of the questions. Now, I will tell you people that quantity demanded or the demand is equal to or quantity demanded is equal to X. We are going to look at price. We are going to look at pi, which pi means profit. We're also going to look at the revenue function, the profit function, the demand function, and we are going to look at the cost function. So you all know that when we are looking at the profit, we say in economics that the profit, which is pi, is equal to the revenue minus the cost. So we are talking about the profit function is equal to the revenue function minus the cost. So revenue is what you make income out of, and cost is the amount you're spending to incur the expenses. So when we get the difference between these two, we are going to get the profit, okay? Okay, now let's look at one example on question 7 that actually has to do with the calculation of the question 7, okay? So we go to question 7. So we are going to look at question 7 on the tutorial sheet. Now, if you look at question 7, we are being told that you are a senior manager of SNEPCO Limited Company chosen by the Cameroonian government to offer laptops to all university students. The demand function of the laptop is P of X. Now, they are telling us that the demand function is P of X is equal to 27 minus 3x squared, okay? Now that is the demand function, and we are told that the profit function of SNEPCO Limited is given by, now we are looking at the profit function, okay? The profit function is giving us pi of x is equal to 17x minus 3x cubed, okay? All right. And we are told that where X is a laptop produced by the company. So if we are told that X is a laptop produced by a company, means X represents the quantity produced, okay? So A now asks us that solve for the total revenue, the total cost, and the cost per unit function, okay? So we have three things to do here. 1, the total revenue. 2, the total cost. And 3, the cost per unit function, okay? So firstly, we are going to begin with the total revenue function, okay? I will say total revenue of X equal to, you know that to get the profit, which is pi, we say profit is total revenue minus total cost. So it therefore means that if we need to get the revenue, we have been given the profit function and the profit function and the demand function, okay? And to be able to get a cost with the demand function, because the demand function here shows the quantity that has been demanded, you need to multiply all of this by what? By the price, okay? We need to multiply all of this quarter.